Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I'm going to read on the Traitor-in-Chief, King Blodius. So much has been going on. We have Andrew, formerly known as Prince, got arrested this week. The Supreme Court ruled on Blodius's tariffs, and they ruled in the Constitution's favor for once. Oh, can you imagine going with the Constitution? So I would like to know, oh, and then he got very mad at the Supreme Court justices, so he wants to go after them. And I'm wondering, you know, there's been threats about him. He was supposed to invade Iran today. It hasn't happened, but I would just like to see what's going on with him basically, and if he will start a war with Iran to distract from the e-files. So let's just take a look in general. What's going on with King Blodius? Orange Don Don. So what's going on with him? And I'm using my Hallucinations deck to start off with a few oracle cards. So we have the Stranger. Notice the clock there. So the Stranger is first. What's going on with the terrible tyrant? What's going on with the terrible tyrant? What can we expect this week? He's an enigma. Isn't that what Jeffrey Epstein called him? An enigma. They were such mysteries, weren't they? Hysterics. Well, that's what he's bringing on. The hysterics are coming. Yeah. He's probably in hysterics. He's probably going nuts. I'm going to use the Trionfi Della Luna deck, and all my decks are in the description box below. So, show me Tyrant Donnie, little Don Don. What's going on behind the scenes? Is he planning on war? Is the military saying no? What's going on behind the scenes with Tyrant Blodius? Okay, here he is, the King of Wands. He wants to start something. He's got that wand in his hand. He's looking to start something, as usual. Oops. And the King of Cups came out, and that's crossing him. Not sure how. That could maybe be the Shah of Iran. Is it called the Shah? What is it called? The Iranian leader. I called him the Shah. Oh, no. It's not the Shah. Khomeini. But what is his title? Two of Swords is at the base of the reading. The Ayatollah. Hello. Hello, memory. The King of Coins. Ooh, a lot of kings involved here. 3 kings came out. And the Two of Swords. So, big decisions being made. 5 of Swords, the abuse of power, is the overarching energy to this reading. Show me what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, and the Fool, of course. The Fool card. That's the near future. So, a foolish action, taking a new route, doing something new and deplorable. The 4 of Swords. So, in contemplation. I don't think he ever is in contemplation. Oh, and the narcissism is coming out very big, very strong. He has the narcissistic injury. And, ooh, 3 of Cups, his little minions are celebrating something. This one wants to come out. And then we have a Queen of Wands. Let's go down to the table. I find these cards really fascinating that came out in the Hallucinations deck. Let me just read. It's the Stranger, the Enigma, and Hysterics. Just listen, I'm going to read you what it says in the little booklet. The Stranger. Sometimes I wake up from a deep sleep and struggle to remember where I am in life. Am I a child, an adult, or just me in some in-between space? It takes a moment for my mind to catch up, to piece together who I am, and I wonder whether time even exists at all. I get lost in these thoughts, drifting between reality and the strange places my imagination takes me. I think this is talking about his memory, losing his memory. And time, he doesn't even know what time of day it is. He can't sleep at night. He can't even remember who he is. Where am I in life? And this card has no meaning. This is the card of the Enigma, but it was a bonus card. So it's, it's a anything goes card, but it has a question mark over here. So it is the Enigma, the mystery. And I think this is really talking about, I believe I was something, but I can't remember who I was. I think I was something special. That's what the vibes it's giving me. And then this is the 45 card, which is him, 45. And this is the 49th card, which is Hysterics. And basically, I think this is him right now. He's in hysterics. He's hallucinating. He's in chaos in his mind. He doesn't know who he is. And he feels like he wakes up and he believes like, I was something. Maybe I was something big, but I don't know. I know I was some kind of big thing. And so it's sort of getting to him. All of these things, he's threatening everyone as usual, threatening the Supreme Court. And I think he's really starting to feel the pain of what's happening around him. So we start with him, and he is, of course, a Gemini, and this is the King of Wands is a fire sign, but he is a Leo rising. And I think that's where he gets a lot of the bombastic arrogance that he has. So here he is, the king with the club, always ready to start wars, start fights. But he's being crossed by this card of the gentler, kinder king. Now, these could be kings around him, or they're not literally kings, but they're leaders of nations. I know Netanyahu is a Libra, but he could be coming off as this. So he will be struggling about, Netanyahu wanting, this Putin is also a Libra, could be Putin. So the thought of starting a war with Iran it will hurt Putin because they get things from Iran. But he also wants to help Netanyahu. So it's like, who do I help? And then the oligarchs, or it could be someone else. This could be the Ayatollah of Iran. So all these players are in the mix here. But ultimately, he always abuses his power. Will he go into war, though? is really what I want to know. And he's so crazy and he's hysterical behind the scenes. He wants to do this. He wants to move forward with the Fool card. He really wants to go forward with this Iran thing. It will be the great distraction from the e-files. Oh, did I miss this card? I did miss this card. But the Two of Swords is at the base here. And this is a big decision. So it's a decision. Who do I help? Do I help, Israel? Do I help Russia? Like, do I do this or not? He really wants to, but he's lost his mind. He's hysterical. Now, the Four of Swords is usually about taking a break, reflecting on things. I don't think that's him, so I'm going to do a clarification for that card. Then we have the total narcissism surrounding him. He's a narcissist. Everybody around him are narcissists. They're all over the place. And then he has his support, the regime around him, probably saying, yeah, do this, go after Iran, probably Stephen Miller, all the minions. And Queen of Wands is always J.D. Vance to me. So he's coming into play. So everybody has their opinion on this. But let's just clarify. I'm just going to use my my small Rider Waite tarot deck. So please, we'll clarify on the Four of Swords here. So please show me the Four of Swords and what is it trying to tell me in this situation, in this reading? What is the Four of Swords representing? Okay, the White House. Four Swords being clarified by another four card, the Four of Wands. So the White House taking a stand. These three want to come out. Here we have another King of Coins, King of Pentacles. So listening to the practical king. The World card is here, so what are we going to do around the world? This is going on at the White House. They want to do a strike with the Ace of Swords. They want to do a strike, so they're contemplating this. They're contemplating whether they should take a strike on Iran and see how it goes. They're helping the king with money. This could be helping Donald Trump with money. This could be about the Supreme Court. Where'd that money go to? Show me what Shady Vance is doing up at the top here. This useless idiot. Queen of Wands. Please clarify the Queen of Wands in the outcome position. The Knight of Pentacles, so the slow-moving knight. Does maybe J.D. Vance have any intuition about moving more slowly? All these kings coming out. King of Wands again, which is this first card. So the King and the Queen of Wands. And the big decision. So do we move forward with this decision? So I feel like somebody's trying to help decide this. I'm not sure that they really want to do it, but I think the minions want to do it. J.D. Vance might be the one who has a counter opinion on this. I'm not sure, though. It's not really clear to me. It's really talking about everybody's ideas about power going on here, because there's so many kings, and then there's our foolish king, and then there's the wannabe king, and then all the leaders, so-called leaders, the tyrants around the world. So how, just show me the Two of Swords. Like, how will the decision be? What will be the outcome decision? The Ace of Wands, taking the big stick to Iran. Unless you pay us, we're going to come after you. Unless you obey, we're coming after you. It has a lot to do with money. I think it's also a distraction from the Epstein files too, because it's like the Ten of Pentacles to me could be what has happened through the generations, through the years, through the Epstein files. Very interesting. Maybe if I take another deck. I think they do. I think they will go. They'll do a strike. I don't know that it's a really stupid move if they do this. Oh yeah, the Devil card comes out. They want to do this. I think they will do this. Oh, this came out again. The Ace of Swords. They're going to take a strike at them. Queen of Wands again. The woman with the stick. Yeah, they want to go after them. They want to, it's an aggressive, toxic action that they will be taking. So I want to also just look at the Supreme Court. Let me just reshuffle. Okay, so I think the question I want to ask is, will the Supreme Court start ruling on the side of the Constitution now that they see where the wind is blowing? They see Donald Trump's polling is horrible. The American people are outraged. Is that why are they going to continue to vote with the Constitution? I got Knight of Wands. That's my fire horse card this year. So the fire horse. Maybe they're taking back their power finally. Are they taking back their power? The Supreme Court, are they going to start siding with the Constitution instead of baby Donnie? The Six of Swords, yeah. I think they got the message and they see what's to come. If the Democrats get back in power, they're going to be out of there. So they don't want to leave. These are lifetime positions, but they will be brought up on charges and impeached, I think. Balance. Okay, yeah, they're starting to think about balanced actions now. Not Thomas, not Alito, but Roberts and Amy Comey, maybe they're thinking we should get on the right side of the Constitution because we don't want to go down in flames. The King of Cups. So yeah, a more just, more fair, kinder court may start revealing itself. It's about time. What took you so long? There's a great disappointment. Could that be the white nationalist, Comey, Barrett, and, Roberts? Their dream isn't being recognized to be this Catholic, white nationalist country. Maybe they're starting to see it's not going to happen. Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's showing they'll be coming after him more now. And he's not listening to them. You know, he just said, I'm putting 10% tariffs on everything that it was already tariffed. So he's not listening, of course. It's so him, isn't it? We have the Two of Pentacles, so they're trying to get their balance back. They're trying to get their house in order, I think. So will we see more judgments for the Constitution rather than for Donald Trump? The world. The world is watching. Yeah. I think they've come to an ending with him. There's a departure of ways here, I believe. I hope I wasn't hitting my microphone. Sorry if I have. I don't like wearing the mic because of that, but there's a lot of outside surrounding noise going on here today. The Six of Wands. So wanting their own success, wanting to stay in power. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And yes, the Nine of Cups. The Yes card is the ultimate outcome here. That's what they're doing. I'll show you on the table. So yeah, I believe the Supreme Court, they now know where this is heading. They know where this horse is going. The Knight of Wands is little Don Don is not well liked anymore. The country is turning against him. So they see where it's going. The path is going, is moving forward in a different direction. And that direction is people want to see him gone. So they know where their bread is buttered. Now we have to bring back some sense of balance here. He's overstepped his boundaries. What didn't you give you a clue that he would do that before, you people? So the King of Cups, I think they're going to start ruling in the right way, in a measured and good way. The overarching energy for them is that the Five of Cups, that this is disappointing that he hasn't come through in the way they thought he would for them. They see the country is going again in a new direction, away from Trump. And the Knight of Swords, they have to now start moving aggressively in favor of the Constitution. And I say that also because of this card, the Balancing Act. They want to bring some semblance of law back. The Swords is about intelligence. It's aggressive, though, an aggressive card, but it's also, swords are about balancing things. This card is about balancing things. And the world's watching. So the whole world is watching what they do. Things have gotten out of hand, and I think they feel that it's time to complete this guy's, pulling the reins on him. Let's just get him through this time and let's move forward. We want to have success. We want to hang on to our success. And the ultimate yes card is the Nine of Cups. So they definitely are looking at, they don't want to get in trouble. And ruling against the Constitution, it will all be held against them. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.